441 points. You didn't get killed. You got some good screens. Okay, Marisa, congratulations to you. Hang on, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a moment with our special Dragon's Lair show.
The grand prize today on Starcade is the video arcade game Dragon's Lair. Dirk the Daring, Giddy Goons, Crypt Creeps, the Dragon, and all that treasure. Dragon's Lair, furnished by Magicom and Cinematronics. And now back to our Dragon's Lair show. Here's Jeff Edwards.
Okay, Kevin. Well, after one game at Dragon's Lair, let's see where we are. Marisa, you have a total so far of 11,441. Rick, you have 6,664. Well, Marisa's got quite a lead on you there, Rick, but there's still one more game to be played in this round. Then we'll total the points up from both games and see who gets to play the name of the game board. I have another question for you. This time in our special Dragon's Lair game, it's worth 100 points. In Kangaroo, what have the monkeys done to keep Baby Roo from seeing Mother Roo? A, locked him in a closet. B, put a blindfold. Rick.
Put a blindfold around, lock in the cage. B.
Yes, B is right. Put a blindfold over his eyes. That means, Rick, you get another 100 points. And not only that, you get to play the game first. So we'll go over and play Dragon's Lair. While we're going over and play the game again, let's check in with Dirk and Mike Russo and see how they're doing on their way to slay the dragon.
Seems like a safe enough place. Careful, careful, careful now. Nothing here is as it seems. Aha, beware here of the Crypt Creeps. Those ruffians would put us away. For keeps, it seems. These things that live in the dark would all protect that fierce but cowardly dragon. They will not suffer us.
All right. Well, while Mike Russo is trying to slay the dragon, how many times have you slayed the dragon?
No, I do it most of the time I play now.
Well, let's hope that you don't make any mistakes now because you need some points, Rick. We're going to wish you good luck again. 50 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Get set. Play. You got some better screens that time, didn't you?
I hope so.
Good for you. Head on back. Come on, Marisa. Well, he caught up that time. He got 13,000, over 13,000 points, so you have some going to do. You ready?
Ready.
All right, we hope you get some good screens, too. If you're ready, get set, play. Comes up now. You got about the same screens, and I think you kept your lead pretty well, Marisa, but we'll find out for sure because we're going to add up the scores on both Dragon's Lair games. Both of you had a chance to play Dragon's Lair twice, and now one of you is going to play for some special prizes on the name of the game board, depending on who has the highest score. So let's total the scores. Marisa, you have 23,850. Very nice. Rick, you have 20,616. You did some catching up, but not enough at this point. Come on, Marisa, you get to play the name of the game board. Now, we know you know your dragons there. Would you turn around and face out this way? That's it, because we saw you play. How well do you know your video games?
Assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly.
Okay, we have 4 video games behind you. If you name the games correctly, there's some prizes in store for you, and Kevin will tell us about those. Or do you still have your Dirk suit on?
No, I'm back to Kevin now. And Marisa, you will battle your favorite video games in the Bionic Chair. Portable and lightweight, the chair rocks, rotates, and allows back support and total freedom of movement. The Bionic Chair, a futuristic way to play. That's for 3 correct answers. If you get all 4 right, it's a White's metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and precious metals while excluding mineralized soil from White's Electronics.
Okay, Marisa, let's turn around. In the upper left-hand corner, is that Yamato or Rescue? Rescue is right. Good, that's 1. Is that Solar Fox or Skylancer? Solar Fox, that's 2. In the middle, Buck Rogers or Zaxxon? Buck Rogers, that's 3. And looking at number 4, is this Swimmer or Pirate Pete? Swimmer, yes, good for you. I think you guessed on the last one. It was a good guess. And Kevin, we have a prize for her, and of course, you know it's a white metal detector, so congratulations to you, Marisa. Now we're going to go back in just a few moments, and we'll play the final round of Dragon Slayer on Starcade and see who's going to go home with their own Dragon Slayer game. We'll take a break.
Here's the latest video game news from the Starcade hotline. First, there was Dragon's Lair. Now comes Space Ace, the adventures of Dexter, who must save the world and his girlfriend Kimberly from Borf, the alien.
Is that creep? Borf. Earthlings must surrender to me. No way, Borf, old buddy. Oh!
Ah! I've been hit! By the Infanto Ray.
Earthlings must surrender to me.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray. Defeat the evil... Borf.
Hey, Borf. Come on, Kimberly, let's go. I've been hit.
Be valiant, Space Warrior. The fate of Earth is in...
1,840. It's 10 points off, so not to worry about that. We're at round 2. Now we only have 1 game left to play. This time only 40 seconds to play Dragon's Lair. After that, we total up all the scores, and the top scorer on all the games is going to get a chance to win their very own Dragon's Lair. So again, I have a question for you, Marisa and Rick. Again, it is worth 100 points. Hands on buzzers. In Mario Brothers, what is the name of the pests that look like crabs? A, sidesteppers, B, shell creepers. Marisa?
Sidesteppers.
Sidesteppers is right, and we'll give you 100 points. So, Marisa, you get to play Dragon's Lair first this time, and while we go over to play the game, let's check in with Mike Russo and Dirk and see what they're doing on their way to rescuing Princess Daphne.
What would want to sit upon a throne that calls the Dragon Master? Not I, nor you, Mike. We will not be swayed from our duty. Press on. There is much awaiting us in the lair. Things you have only dreamed of. Much.
I think your cloak's too tight, Dirk. Okay, here we go, Marisa. Your turn now to start. This time 40 seconds. Any last words before you go?
No last words.
Okay, you're doing fine so far. Let's hope you get some good screens. Ready? Get set. Play. Here we go. So 12 seconds. $8,137. All right, Marisa, head on back, and now we see what happens here with Rick. Rick, I think you have a chance here if things fall right. What do you think?
Maybe.
All right, we're going to wish you good luck. 40 seconds for you also. If you're set, you turn around, and ready, get set, play. Oh, too bad, Rick. Once you got into the river, you knew you were in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all right. You played nice. You didn't get killed at all. And we're going to go back and add up all the scores, but probably if you've been watching from the beginning, you know the answer as well as I do. Marisa, you have 32,077 points. Rick has 26,459. You're the winner, Marisa. Congratulations to you. Rick, it was the luck of the screens. You're a good player. You didn't get killed once. Nothing we can say except congratulations and thanks for being with us here at Starcade. I hope you had a good time on the Dragon's Lair show.
I did. It was real good.
That's good. We have some nice gifts for you backstage, okay?
All right.
Thank you very much. And Marisa, you are our champion. In a moment, you're going to be going for your own Dragon's Lair. But before we do that, I bet you'd be interested to know what we have in store for you as far as the prize goes, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out.
Marisa, you've won the Spectre Video SV328, a complete computer system for home and business, featuring 112K of memory, a disk drive, and an expansion box. Spectre Video.
Congratulations, Marisa. In just a moment, Marisa's going to find out if she's going to take Dragon's Lair home with her. We'll be right back.
Appears to be entirely underground.
All right, welcome back to Starcade and our special Dragon's Lair show. Our champ Marisa right here is ready to go and try to get herself her own video arcade game. Now, during the commercial, Marisa, we told you that you'd have to score 6,500 points on Dragon's Lair in order to take one home. Those are the average scores of more than 20 other players who played Dragon's Lair. So you understand that, right?
Yeah.
6,500 points. It's not easy, but it can be done. And the way you played it, you're probably going to do it. You have to do it in 30 seconds.
Okay.
We go over and get ready to play the game. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's check in with Mike Russo and Dirk. I think they're getting pretty close to that dragon.
Oh my, so much more than I even thought. Gold. What? Oh, it will wait. First, to the dragon.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
All right, Mike. Congratulations on slaying the dragon, my friend. How many times have you done that? Do you have any idea?
Difficult. The production
No.
facility
Well, you sure do it well. Did you meet Marisa, Mike Russo? And
without your warframe being
what's that shirt you have there, Michael?
Well, good luck charm for Maurice.
Marisa.
Marisa. Well, I'll be holding it.
And then whether you win or not, you're going to get that. But it's a good luck charm, and I'm sure that he wishes you good luck, right, Mike?
Yep.
All right, champ, why don't you stand right here? You can cheer on. As a matter of fact, you can go right in there and look over her shoulder. Marisa, you have 30 seconds. You need 6,500 points. Get that in 30 seconds, and you take home Dragon's Lair. Get ready. Get set. Play. 20 seconds. Oh, no. Too late. That's not a high enough score there. But Mike, give her the T-shirt anyway. Marisa, you are our champion. You've won a lot of good things here on Starcade. It's been nice meeting you. Congratulations on your play. And Mike, while we have a couple of minutes left, you want to show me how to play this? This is Jeff Edwards. See you in the next Starcade. Hope all your troubles get zapped. Bye.
For more information about Starcade, visit www.starcade.tv and g4tv.com/Starcade.
This is Kevin McMahon speaking. Starcade is a JM production.
One of the most unique games featured on Starcade is Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair was the first game to use Laserdisc technology. Laserdisc had more storage capacity and allowed the game's designers to overcome the limited graphical capabilities of normal arcade games. Dragon's Lair had scenes animated by one of my favorites, former Disney animator John Bluth. Shout out to my Land Before Time fans! You controlled Dirk the Daring, a knight on a quest to rescue Princess Daphne. As each scene played on the Laserdisc, you had to move the joystick to make a choice. If you chose correctly, the game advanced. But if you chose poorly, the next scene would show Dirk falling to his doom and, oh my gosh, flashbacks! Ah!
End of summer blues got you down? Then pick yourself up as Shout Factory TV presents Starcade. Relive the glory of 1980s video game graphics with a newly digitized transfer. Watch all of the classic episodes from the ahead-of-its-time game show that started it all. Enjoy as gamers battle it out in the 8-bit kingdoms of Donkey Kong, Space Invaders, and Star Trek. Of course, maybe the high definition of 1990s television is more your style. If so, enjoy the crystal clear laughs of the MST3K crew as they riff on two of our favorite classic Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes, Wild Rebels and Angel's Revenge. Enjoy as the crew turns into bikers, present cereal inspired by the movie, and the bots learn the true meaning of biker culture. Not so fast, Mike. That Fonzie impression isn't robot approved. But you know what is robot approved? Our new Prime 9 episodes. Join us as we count down some of the greatest characters in Major League Baseball history, including Yogi Berra, Harry Carey, and Vin Scully. Plus, feel better about yourself by watching highly paid athletes have all the coordination of a top-heavy toddler in these classic bloopers. So there's no reason to feel bad about the summer ending when Shout Factory TV is now available across all these devices. Start streaming today.
Okay, it's called Louis Louis. It's based on a fictional meeting between Louis Pasteur and Louis Braille. See, what I'm going for is the absurdity that two famous men from France are both named Louis.
Hi, Brandon.
Oh, hi.
Hey, guess what I'm holding? It's a script written by Dwayne. He wanted me to show it to you.
Dwayne can't write.
You haven't even read it.
Oh, listen, Melissa.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for me. Go back and tell Dwayne that I can't look at someone else's script first without him.
Just look at it.
No, he has to sign a waiver or, a release form or a,
I think you're going a little overboard.
No, listen, I don't do other people's films because I have to have full creative control.
I'm not saying you have to do it.
Oh, Melissa. Is this your first day on the job? What's going on here?
Well, I mean, I just figured he works really hard on all of our films. He does all the music. He never complains. And all he's asking me to do is read this script.
Please,
don't schming. I think it's nice that he wants your opinion.
Let me see this. This is a rock opera based on Franz Kafka. I don't think so. Be careful if you get him here. Franz Kafka. He'll smite you with metaphor fears. Right now, he's just a maniac.
stream the Starcade Marathon on Twitch. Game on!
Number 86.
Awesome. Laserdisc technology puts you in the cockpit of a space fighter whose mission is to seek out and destroy alien enemies bent on taking over the Earth. Your journey will take you from spacey encounters to low-flying experiences. Prepare for the challenge of Astron Belt. This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show. A game show for today. And here's your host, Mark Richards.
Hi, and welcome to Starcade. Our two players have been warming up for today's exciting competition, and they'll be competing against each other for some fantastic prizes by playing the world's newest and most exciting video arcade games. Players, are you about ready to play some games?
Yeah.
Have some fun, win some prizes. Let's go play Starcade. Two contestants on Starcade. We have Rich Young. Hello, Rich.
How's it going?
How are you?
Fine.
Nice to have you with us on the program. And Rod Honeyman. Hello, Rod.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Just fine.
Well, good. Let's find out about our players right now. And I understand that, Rich, you collect comic books and you also bake.
Yes, I do. I collect DC comic books, and I've got about 500 of them. And I also, the baking, I enjoy baking cakes. That's my specialty, is cakes.
Did you bring us anything today? Oh, you know, we get hungry around here.
I know, but I wasn't prepared.
Okay, nice to have you with us, Rich. And Rod, I understand that you play the drums.
Yes, I do.
Since when did you decide you wanted to be a drummer?
About 3 years ago.
What kind of set do you have?
I have a 4-piece Ludwig.
Uh-huh. Do you want to be another Gene Krupa?
More towards an Alex Van Halen.
Sure. Oh, my favorite. Oh, yeah, I remember him very well. Rich and Rod, shake hands, if you will, please. Let's get ready to play Starcade. And both Rich and Rod have been matched up as contestants based on their various playing ability on the various arcade games we have on Starcade. And speaking of the games, we have 5 games in our show today. And 3 of those games you'll both be playing. And then the winner of the game gets to play one of the 2 remaining games for the grand prize. And we have a prize for you, your very own video arcade game. Right. Yes, and here's Kevin to tell us what that prize is. Kevin?
It's Jungle Hunt, with lots of tree-swinging action to rescue the fair maiden from the savages. Jungle Hunt, furnished by Taito America.
Well, that's your prize. One of you could go home with that prize today. There's 2 rounds of competition on Starcade. You'll both be playing 2 games in round 1, 1 game in round 2. The high score at the end of each round of competition gets to play the bonus round for some additional prizes. And let me tell you right now that we have 5 games on the show, and here's Kevin to tell us all about today's 5 games.
Mark, game 1 is Pooh Yan, a pig out for little piggies. Game 2 is Ms. Pac-Man, a petite lady munching her way through the maze. Game 3, Donkey Kong, a game of rescue. Game 4 is Moon Patrol, a terrestrial game in another world. And Game 5, Super Zaxxon, a supersonic flight through space and time.
Those are the 5 games on today's program. Some you'll recognize, others will be brand new to you. And let me tell you right now, Rich and Rod, one of those games has a bonus prize attached to it. You pick that game, and that prize is yours. Let's see who gets to pick the very first game. I have a question based on video arcade games. The first one to press the buzzer, answer correctly, gets to pick. Good luck to both Rich and Rod on Starcade. Here's the question. In the game Robotron, super robots are taking over the world, and you must save the last family on Earth in the year A, 2084, or B, 2150. Rich.
2084.
That's what it is, 2084. And that means you get to pick the very first arcade game. Which will it be, Rich?
Moon Patrol.
Well, you're off to a good start. That sound means Moon Patrol was our special bonus game, and that means you also won yourself a special prize. Kevin, what did he win?
2 of your favorite Parker Brothers home video game cartridges. The challenge awaits you, furnished by Parker Brothers.
Rich, you picked Moon Patrol, and here's Kevin to tell us all about that game. Kevin?
Your mission is to pilot your moon wagon on the lunar surface, avoiding UFOs, rocks, and other lunar obstacles, and jumping over craters. Score points by firing on the enemy UFOs, by destroying or jumping over lunar rocks and other obstacles, and by jumping moon craters. Make bonus points by reaching the goals set for you in better than average time. Time for your drive on the moon.
Rich, you've chosen Moon Patrol. You're going to play that right now. You have a 40-second time limit on our clock, and get as many points as you possibly can. Good luck to you. Turn around into playing position. Ready, begin. Rich, are you happy with your score?
Somewhat. It's a new game.
It's a new game. You've never played it before?
No, I have not.
Well, we're going to give you 510 points for your efforts on Moon Patrol, and maybe you'll have a better opportunity to play it some other time.
All right,
and get higher than 510.
I hope so.
All right, right now, let's bring over Rod. Come on over here, Rod. Is this game new to you or what?
Yes, it is.
You've never seen it before?
I've seen it, but I never played it.
Well, you're going to play it right now within 40 seconds, and you've got to try to beat Rich's 510 points. And don't forget, we're playing for your very own video arcade game, and you just might walk home with it today.
That'd be great.
Lots of luck. Turn around, please, in position. We're going to give you 40 seconds on the clock. Ready, begin. Sounds like you got some friends up in the audience there.
Yeah.
And they're cheering you, and you should be happy because you have 1,250 points for the first half of the first round of competition on Starcade. We'll be back with Rich and Rod and more of Starcade after these words. Welcome back to the second half of the first round of competition on Starcade. 4 games remaining. We have Rich and Rod. Rod, you should be very happy. You have a very good lead so far, and whoever has the highest number of points at the end of this game gets to play our very first bonus round for some fantastic prizes. You ready to play?
Yes.
Here we go. Another question based on video arcade games. How many rows of advancing aliens are there at the beginning of the game Space Invaders? A, are there 5, or B, are there 6? Rich?
6.
No. 5 is the answer. Rod, you get to pick the next game. Which one will it be?
Super Zaxxon.
Super Zaxxon it is. You're going to play Super Zaxxon with Rod. Kevin, please tell us all about that game.
Travel at supersonic speeds through the galaxy in your Super Zaxxon spacecraft. Soar past an ominous floating fortress, scoring points by battling hidden rockets, rotating turrets, tracking parabolic antennas, super spaceships, and maser barriers. Survive the Tunnel of Doom and face the fire-breathing dragon. It's Super Zaxxon.
Rod, you've chosen Super Zaxxon. You have a very comfortable lead, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago. And we're playing a bonus round this game, so good luck to you. 40 seconds on our clock. Super Zaxxon, ready and begin. Rod, I'll tell you, I guess that you play that game many times before.
Yeah.
The way you dodge those airplanes and those rockets.
Yeah.
5,000 points plus what you're ahead. Let's go right now with Rich. Come on up here, Rich. You've got a lot of points to get. You've got to get 5,000 plus. He's also about 1,000 ahead of you as we go into this round.
It's a good challenge, but I'm willing to attempt it.
Well, good luck to you. We're going to give you 40 seconds on the time clock. Ready? Into position. Wait for my cue. Good luck to you. Ready? And begin.
A little bit, yes.
Well, let's go on back to the podium and total up the scores, and let's see who gets to play our bonus round for some fine prizes. Rich, it looks like for the first two games on Starcade, you have 2,410 points. And Rod, 6,250. You get to play our bonus game. So that means you come on down here with me, if you will, please. And Rod, we're going to show you on our TV screens right behind us 4 video arcade games, one at a time. And if you identify them correctly, we've got some great prizes for you. And here's Kevin to tell us what they are. Kevin?
Rod, for 3 correct answers, the whole band is right in your hand with the Casio VL Tone. 5 different instruments, 10 rhythms from rock to rumba, and a calculator too, the VL Tone from Casio, where miracles never cease. And for 4 correct answers, Rod, it's ColecoVision, the home video arcade system with effects just like in the arcades. Your vision is our vision. ColecoVision from Coleco.
Rod, those are the prizes you could win on our bonus round. So if you're all set to go, turn around with me, if you will. We're going to show you 4 video arcade games, one at a time. I'll give you 2 answers. One of them is the right answer. You get them correctly, and you win yourself a prize. Let's take a look at the first one. Is this Runaround or Domino Man?
Domino Man.
You got it. Number 2. Is this Jump Bug or Auto Jump?
Auto Jump.
No. I'm sorry, that's Jump Bug. Let's go with number 3. Rod, is this Defender or Stargate?
Defender.
Yes. Answer this one right, and you win yourself a fine prize. Number 4. Is this Space Rocks or Asteroids?
Asteroid.
You got it. That's what it is. And you have yourself 3 out of 4, and you've won yourself a Casio VL Tone as a prize. So we'll be back with Rod and with Rich and more Starcade right after these words. So everybody's the winner so far on Starcade. You both won yourself a prize. We have 3 games remaining, and this round of competition, 1 game at 30 seconds apiece, and another bonus prize round coming up. And don't forget, one of you could walk home today with your very own Jungle Hunt video arcade game. Good luck to Rich and Rod. Here's another question. In the space game Galaga, the attacking alien enemy is A, flies, or B, bees. Rich.
Bees.
You got it. That's what it is. It's bees. 3 games remaining. Which one will it be?
Ms. Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man it is. Kevin, please tell us all about Ms. Pac-Man.
It's Ms. Pac-Man munching her way petitely through the dots while being chased by 4 monsters. Every dot she munches is another point on her score as she munches her way toward the Energizers. Gobbling one of these, she can then pursue the blue monsters for more points, but she's running again when the monsters change back to their original colors. She'll score extra points if she catches the fruits that appear briefly in the maze. You've chosen Ms. Pac-Man, a very petite lady.
Rich, I'll tell you, you picked my favorite all-time arcade game, Ms. Pac-Man. And this is an important round because you're going to play this game, and so is Rod. The high score on points on this game gets to play our next bonus round. So 1 game this round, 30 seconds on the time clock. So if you're all set, good luck to you. In position, Ms. Pac-Man, ready and begin.
did fairly well, but I hope it's better than his.
Are you happy with your 2,800 points?
Somewhat, yes.
Well, let's see how well your opponent will do. Come on up here, Rod. Your turn to play Ms. Pac-Man. Now, you've already played one bonus game. You can play another bonus game in just another minute or so if you do what?
Win at this.
And what do you have to do?
Beat 2,800.
You have to beat 2,800. If you get 2,801 point, you get to play another bonus round. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Into the position, if you will, please. Ready and begin. Look of disappointment on your face. What happened?
I lost.
Oh, well, you don't know if you lost yet? Let's go on back to the podiums and find out who gets to play our next bonus round. And it looks like Rod, what did you just tell me?
I lost.
You're right. You didn't lose, you just had a lower score. You have 1,810 points for that game. And Rich, 2,800 points. And you get to play our bonus game. Come on down here if you will. Everybody gets a chance to play the bonus round. We'd like to have a lot of winners on the program. And before it was Rod, now it's your turn. Again, 4 video games on our TV screens behind us. We're going to show you one at a time. You identify them correctly, and you'll win these prizes.
For 3 correct answers, it's the tabletop version of Midway's Pac-Man, complete with joystick control and even shows best score. The arcade game you take home with you, Midway's Pac-Man by Coleco. And for 4 correct answers, it's the Texas Instruments home computer for education, home finance, and entertainment. It's not just for playing, it's also for learning. A home computer furnished by Texas Instruments.
You want that big one, right?
You got it.
Both,
That's the one I want.
They're all good prizes. Turn around with me, if you will, please. Rich, we're going to show you the games one at a time. I'll give you 2 answers. One of them is the correct answer, and good luck to you. Let's take a look at our very first monitor. Is this kicks or spirals?
Spirals.
No, I'm sorry, that's kicks. Let's go with number 2. Is this Robbie Roto or Roto Robot?
Robbie Roto.
Yes, you got it. Number 3. Is this Tutankhamun or Dungeons?
Tutankhamun.
Yes, you got it. And identify this one right, and you win yourself a prize. Number 4. Is this Centipede or Wormaround?
Centipede.
You got it. And you got yourself 3 out of 4 right, and you've won yourself a tabletop Pac-Man as your prize. Everybody's a winner, and we have more games with Rich and Rod, and we're going to total up the scores and see who gets to play for the grand prize right after these words. And welcome back to Starcade. Let's total up our points to see who gets to play for their very own video arcade game. Rich Young, looks like your efforts for today, 5,210 points. And Rod Honeyman, 8,060 points. And you are the big winner. Congratulations to you. Rich, you've been a great contestant. We have some great departing gifts for you. We hope that you'll join us again in the near future. All right, Rod, right now, there are 2 games remaining on Starcade. We have Pooyan and Donkey Kong. Now, listen carefully. If you choose Pooyan, you must score at least 2,320 points. And if you choose Donkey Kong, you must score at least 290 points. Now, those are the average scores based on 20 people playing those 2 games for a 30-second time period, the same amount of time that you'll be having on the game of your choice. Which one will it be?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong it is as your final game, and here's Kevin to tell us all about the Donkey Kong game.
You're Jumpman, and your goal is to rescue the lady from Donkey Kong. Reach the top and score points by jumping over the barrels hurled down on you by Donkey Kong. Make extra points by jumping up to get the hammer, and then use it to smash the barrels and the fireballs on that level. Move on up the ladder, jumping barrels and avoiding fireballs to reach the second hammer. Reach the top, and Donkey Kong grabs the lady and moves up, and you begin again.
Well, that's it. 290 points is all you have to beat. in a 30-second time period. We wish you luck. Who's out in the audience with you?
My grandmother and my cousin's sister.
And a lot of friends. Everybody, let's wish them good luck, all right? They're all with you. Into position, please. Here's your Donkey Kong game for the grand prize. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, begin.
Watch yourself when you're on the way.
Folks in the audience and everybody at home for joining us on Starcade. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Transportation furnished by Budget Rent-A-Car, where you get low rates and great service. Hotel accommodations for Starcade staff furnished by the elegant Grosvenor Inn Civic Center in San Francisco. Chauffeur service furnished by Vista Limousine of San Francisco. Portions of the Starcade set were furnished by RCA. This is Kevin McMahon speaking. This has been a JM production.
One of the most popular classic games featured on Starcade is Donkey Kong, which has a super interesting history. A little Nintendo designer you may have heard of named Shigeru Miyamoto originally set out to create a game based on the comics character Popeye. It featured Popeye fighting against his arch-nemesis Bluto to rescue his love, Olive Oyl. However, Nintendo lost the rights to produce a Popeye game with the original characters, so Miyamoto decided to toss in his character Mario, this guy, and the game we know as Donkey Kong was born.
They've always called me a daydreamer.
A boy all the way from Kore is here. He's asking for your hand in marriage. Here we are, everyone.
It's an honor to be part of your family.
I heard attacks on Mount Hagamine. Evacuate! Protect your head! Take cover!
I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll come home to you.
Thank you for coming to find me.
Scary ghosts.
Yeah.
How original.
What?
You're ghosts. Ooh.
What are you supposed to be? Yeah. An ugly housewife?
Okay.
Trailer trash junkie who's pregnant? Yeah.
That's right.
Carrie, let's
Slam.
Linda, my fin fell off again.
Where's the staple gun?
No, I don't want any more staples in my back.
Trick or treat.
Smell my feet.
Give me something good to eat.
Thank you.
Not for me, thanks.
Is Brendan ready to go, the other Mrs. Small?
Don't call me the other Mrs. Small, okay? Call me Linda.
Linda.
He's almost ready.
Hi, Mr. Lynch. Thanks for picking everyone up.
Oh, no problem. Kitty likes to drive. Meow.
You're sure you're gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Hey, Brendan, nice costume.
Yeah, I can see why you kept it a secret. No, guys, this isn't what I was gonna... Mr. Lynch stole my idea. I was gonna be a kitty cat.
What are you now?
I'm a fish.
It's good.
That's awful.
Oh boy, watch out. Kitty loves fish.
Get away.
Meow.
He's been doing that all night.
Yum.
So annoying.
You know, we should get going.
Okay, well, let's get scratching.
You're watching the Starcade Marathon on Twitch. Game on!
Number 35.
Journey into the fourth dimension, where you'll engage in a fierce battle with clever anti-forces and bold configurations, while avoiding collision with barriers. Journey through time tunnels to rescue spacemen floating helplessly in the black void. There is no space to hide now. You must boldly go where few men have gone before, and it's gonna be a blast. This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games, and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff Edwards.
All right, thank you very much. A couple of hot teams backstage here at Starcade warming up for today's big match. And today, one of these teams is going to have the opportunity to win their very own RB5X programmable robot. So players, you ready? All set? All right, let's go play Starcade. Here we go. Got a couple of good teams here. Nice studio audience. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Now let's meet our contestants. First of all, your name is?
Derek. I go to El Crystal and I live in San Bruno and I like to play baseball and soccer.
That is the longest name I have ever heard in my entire life. You, sir?
Hi, my name's Tom.
And you're Derek's father, I presume?
That's right.
What do you do for a living, Tom?
Well, I'm in the computer business. I'm a branch manager for a company that sells hardware and software.
Well, you ought to be familiar with the way these games work then. Let's meet your competition. Your name is?
Tim. I live in Salem, Oregon, and I like to play golf and tennis.
Your name is almost as long as Derek's was. And you are?
I'm Dottie.
I am too sometimes, but... Oh, that's your name. I see. What do you do, Dottie?
I was recently in the clothing business. I'm now going to take some time to play golf and tennis.
Good. I hope you enjoy your semi-retirement, I suppose that is. Welcome to Starcade. Now, as you know, our contestants are matched up based on their playing ability on today's games. And one team here is going to have the chance to win this fabulous RB5X programmable robot. There it is right there. Little RBX. You guys shake hands and get ready to play Starcade. Over to the podiums teams. Here we go. The handshake's almost as long as their names. Kevin, tell us about the 5 games we're going to be dealing with today.
Well, Jeff, you know Starcade means video games, and today's lineup includes a true classic along with some new favorites. In the first position today, Bump and Jump, a frantic, bumpy, jumpy run. Next, Popeye, the man himself, and all his friends. And in the middle today, Space Invaders, the old favorite, and it's still great. On to Donkey Kong Jr., as Son tries to free Papa, and finally Tasmania, a beastly press for survival. Jeff?
Okay, teams, those are today's 5 games. All of you, of course, had a chance to play them before today's show. One of them is a mystery game. You pick that in the first 3 games, you automatically win a prize. Now, to let our home audience know what the mystery game is, we'll ask Kevin to whisper it to him.
The mystery game is Tasmania.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Now, teams, I'm going to ask you a question. First team to buzz in answers the question, answer correctly, and you'll pick the first game we'll deal with today. Here's the question. In Burger Time, when Chef Pepper shakes pepper on the hot dogs, they change to what color? A, yes.
Red.
No, sorry. The answer is brown. The two choices were A, yellow, and B, brown. And so the Delks picked the first video game we're going to play. And what would you like to play?
Space Invaders.
Dottie says she wants to play Space Invaders. So Kevin will tell us how to play that.
It's the original Space Invaders, where advancing aliens get closer and closer while firing on your laser bases. Fire back using the bases for protection. Every zapped invader scores points, and the most points of all are scored by zapping the saucer. It's a game of invaders from space, an old favorite.
Okay, thank you very much, Kevin. You know, we've had a lot of mother and son and father and son teams here on the show. This is the first time the younger person has let the older person decide what game to play. How come you let your mom decide, Tim?
I don't know.
Well, that's a good reason, I'm sure. Dottie, why'd you pick Space Invaders?
Well, it's probably the only game I know how to play.
All right. I hope that you do well. I'll give you a couple of hints. If the mystery ship comes across the top, you can shoot it, and we don't know how many points you get for that. You get mystery points for it. When the Space Invaders come down and start turning green, you're in a lot of trouble. All right? Let's get ready to play. You'll have 50 seconds. Right over here, Tim, and cheer her on. You ready? Get set. Play. Okay. Get some points. Can't get points unless you shoot. Gotta shoot, Dottie. Good. Look out, look out. There you go. There you go, good. All right, 200 points. 25, 26 seconds left. Another one coming up. He's over there. There you go. Mystery ship. Dottie, you lasted. You didn't get killed off after all.
I know.
Good for you. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, that was good.
All right, head on back. Let's bring down the next team. Come on, Derek and Tom. Now, which one of you is going to play Space Invaders? You're going to play it for the same reason Dottie is?
Well, yes, that's right.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. The mystery ship comes across. You can hit that. You get mystery points. When the invaders start turning green, you're in big trouble. How do you think he's going to do, Derek?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see what happens. You have 50 seconds. Ready? Get set. Play. Here we go. Going good. Look out. Good play. Mystery ship should be showing up any moment. You have another one. You have time. Plenty of time. 17 seconds. There's that mystery ship. Got a close game right here. Tom, nicely done. We'll be right back to see who gets to choose the next game in Starcade in just a moment, so stay with us.
Today's grand prize on Starcade is RB5X, the intelligent robot. It's the perfect multi-purpose programmable home appliance. It learns from its experiences, moves under its own power. It can talk and even fetch the paper. Available from RB Robot Corporation, Golden, Colorado. And now back to Starcade with Jeff Edwards.
Oh boy, is that going to be fun for one of these families to have. Well, let's see. Both parents survived the wave of space invaders, and we'll find out what the score is. Walters, you have so far 5 520. Delks, you have 500. Well, we have a close game. Walter's in the lead. Of course, there's still another game to be played in this round, and then total points scored on both games will determine who gets to play the name of the game board. I have a question for you if you're ready. Hands on buzzers, and here we go. The bagman runs through mine shafts, picking up A, money bags. Yes, Delks. Money bags is right. The other choice is gold. Well, you guys know your questions, all right, and your answers. We have 4 games left, and one of them is a mystery game. What are you going to pick to play? Donkey Kong Jr. Okay, that is the game. It is a tough game, I think, to play, but of course, any donkey would know how to play it.
You should know, Jeff. You should know. Mario, beware of Donkey Kong Jr. He's crafty, he's fearless, and out to rescue Papa Kong from your clutches, scoring points as he climbs, avoiding the brigade of snapping jaws, ape-eating birds, and energy pods. Watch out, Mario. The son of Donkey Kong is out to rescue Papa.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. All right, let's see, Dottie, you played the last game, so Tim, you're up this time, right?
Yeah.
How are you, Donkey Kong Jr.?
I'm all right.
My hat's off to you because I cannot play this game at all. I don't know what's the matter with me in Donkey Kong Jr., but it doesn't work, so I have no hints to give you. I just wish you good luck, okay? All right, here we go. Dottie, you come over here to cheer him on. You have 50 seconds. Ready, get set, play. And here comes old Junior now. There you go. Nice jump. Way to go. Look out. That's the way to do that. Boy, you know this game. Grab the vine. Plenty of time. Look out. Nice move. Look out. Whoa. All right. Look at that, will you? You got another screen. Plenty of time left. Let's see if he gets some more points. About 22 seconds left. Looking for another screen. There it is. 15 seconds. Look at it go. All right. 6,300. Congratulations. That's a really nice play. Head on back, Tim. You go with him, Dottie. Come on down, Derek and Tom. My gosh, I've seen screens on that I've never seen before in my life. Are you glad you're not playing this one, Tom?
Yeah, I sure am. Derek can do it better than I can.
All right, Derek, how are you at Donkey Kong Jr.?
I'm okay.
Let's see if you do as well as Tim did. You have 50 seconds, and we'll get you ready to get set now, if you will. Tom, over here, please. Derek, all set. Ready? Get set. Play. And here comes Junior now. Moving good. All right. Another jump. Good jump. Whoa, no! Another Junior coming up. Hang in there, Derek. About 30 seconds. Still have time. That's the way to score. Oh, got you again. You have time for one more Junior. May get some more points. About 15 seconds left. Hang in there. All right, Derek and Tom, head on back. 3,200 is the score you got. We're going to add up all the scores now that we have so far. All of you, of course, had a chance to play Space Invaders and Donkey Kong Jr. And now one of these teams is going to play for a very special prize because we're going to total up all the scores and see who gets to play the name of the game board. Walters, you have a total of 3,720. And the Delks, you have 6,800. Tim on Donkey Kong Jr. did it. Come on down here. We'll play the name of the game board. See how well you know your video games? Come on, Tim. You come too. I don't think Dottie's going to be able to do it all by herself. All right, just down here, please. Turn around. That's it. You turn around. There you go. A little above this. Okay, now, behind you is the name of the game board. We're going to show you 4 video games. If you name the games correctly, you're going to win a good prize. Does that sound good to you, Tim?
Yeah.
All right, how about you, Dottie?
Sounds wonderful.
All right, one of you's got to go first. Who's going to go first?
She can.
Dottie, you will go first, then Tim, then Dottie, then Tim. All right, turn around, please. Take a look at the screens. In the upper left-hand corner, is that Roundup or Robbie Roto?
Roundup?
No, sorry, one wrong. In the second screen, Tim, is that Berserk or Frenzy?
Frenzy.
Frenzy is right. Okay, number 3, is that Pop Flamer or Poppin' Balloon?
Pop Flame.
Good guess, Dottie. You got it. And Tim, the final one, is this Looking or Eyes?
Eyes.
Eyes is right. You got 3 out of 4. Good for you. Turn around, and Kevin will tell you what prize you're going to get.
It's a White's metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and precious metals while excluding mineralized soil. A metal detector from White's Electronics.
All right, nice going, Dottie and Tim. You're in the lead, but there is one more round to play, and we'll be back to play the final round and see who's going to get a chance at that robot. We'll be right back. We're at round 2. There's only one game left to play, but before we play that game, Tom, somebody told me besides being in the computer business, you were a songwriter.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff.
You have a song you'd like to do for us?
I just happen to have it here. Shall I go ahead?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Starcade really makes our day. We like Starcade all the way. Video games are lots of fun, made to play for everyone. Mom, dad, and children too. Big folks, little folks, and teenagers who want the new technology. Experience is what you see. Oh, 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 Starcade.
All right. Oh, that's terrific. That'll probably be an arcade game in about another 3 weeks. Okay. This is round number 2. As I said, only one game left to play. This time only 40 seconds to play it. After that, we'll total up the scores in all the games. And the top scorer will get a chance to win the RB5X robot. So, teams, if you're ready, here's your final question. Hands on buzzers. In Graplop, when the ball turns red, you can A, score no points, B, score bonus points. Yes, Delks.
B.
No, sorry, it's A. When the ball is red, you can score no points. Game. We have 3 games left. Tasmania, Popeye, and Bump and Jump, and one of them's a mystery game.
Popeye.
Popeye, he says. No mystery sound. The mystery game was Tasmania. But Popeye's a terrific game, and if you play it well, you get some points. Kevin will tell us how to play it.
Well, blow me down, mates. It's me, Popeye, catching hearts, musical notes, and words of love tossed to me by my sweet olive oil, performing me duty by punching out a few obstacles thrown in me way, and giving Bluto a lickin' after I've had me spinach. Fighting off the sea hag with me friends Sweet Pea and Wimpy, putting in an appearance. What a way to spend me day, 'cause I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I love it. Okay, Tom and Derek, who's going to play Popeye?
Me.
Okay, do you know much about Popeye?
Well, yeah, if you kick the can.
Yeah, well, grab the spinach. Yeah, kick the can is kind of a hide-and-seek game, yeah, but that's okay. I'll give you another little hint, and you all might want to listen to Dottie and Tim. When Popeye opens up, he's on the left side of the screen. Leave him there till Bluto comes over, and wrap him around behind to the other side. Bluto will come back and turn his head around, and you can pop that punching bag and drop the bucket on Bluto's head, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's advice. You don't have to follow it, but it'll make you some points if you can. Tom, get ready to cheer him on. You have 40 seconds. Ready, get set, play. Wrap it around. That's it. Good. Whoa! Went down too soon. It's okay. There's the spinach. Got the spinach. Gonna catch him? Look out! Oh! You got another one coming up. Okay, here we go. Look out! 1,260. A little bad luck for you, but let's in the right place. Okay, Tim. Tim will straighten it. You put her where you want her, Tim. Okay, there you go. Who's gonna play this game?
Timmy.
Okay, Timmy. You know Popeye pretty well?
Yeah.
You hear the advice I gave to Derek?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna follow it?
I don't know.
All right, we'll see what happens. Get ready to play. 40 seconds. Ready, get set, play. Here comes Pluto. Catching a couple of hearts. Higher up you catch them, the more they're worth. A couple of punches there. Good punch. Doing fine. Okay. Punch. Good. Plenty of time. 15 seconds. Good moves. Got the spinach. Drops through the middle. That's the trick. You got Pluto. Good for you. 3,500. Nicely played, Tim. Congratulations. Dottie and Tim go on back. What we're going to do now is total up all the scores and see who's going to get a shot at that old robot there. Well, we've had a good day of play, the father and son team and the mother and son team, and I'm glad to have met all of you here on the show. Now we'll total up the scores and see how we did. The Walthers have a grand total of 4,980. The Delks have 10,300. Terrific. You guys are the winners for sure. Congratulations. Walters, I'm glad to have met you. Thanks for the song, Tom. That was really nice. Sure, nice to meet you. Derek, good luck. We have some nice gifts for... you. And the Delks, of course, you have won a very special prize for being our winners of the day, and Kevin will tell us about that.
It's the Texas Instruments home computer and software for education, home finance, and entertainment. You're not just playing, you're learning with the home computer and software from Texas Instruments.
All right, that is yours. Also waiting for in the wings is a robot. If you can do it, we'll find out. We'll see what happens right after this.
Some of our contestants and some members of the studio audience will receive Trigger Elite, the high-performance joystick from Electra Concepts with select sensitivity settings, rapid-fire bar, 5-year guarantee, and more. Your video system's complete with Trigger Elite. And GameLine, the incredible new way to play an endless stream of video games with just one cartridge through your telephone. GameLine, the only way to try new games at home before you buy them, and games are only the beginning. And Zonix video games with the exclusive Double Ender. 2 amazing games on 1 cartridge. Multiple screens and unbelievable graphics. Zonix new cartridges, Spikes Peak and Ghost Manor. Zonix, more fun for the price of 1.
Okay, welcome back to Starcade. And now, Tim and Dottie, the chance to win your own robot. There's still 2 games left unplayed, Tasmania and Bump and Jump. During the commercial break, we informed you that if you pick Tasmania, you'd have to score at least 921 points. If you pick Bump and Jump, you'd have to score at least 1,714 points. Those are the average scores of more than 20 other players who played these same games. And you reached a decision, and you picked?
Tasmania.
Tasmania. Okay, that means if you score 921 points or more in 30 seconds, you're going to win our grand prize, RB5X, the robot. So while Kevin tells us about Tasmania, we'll go over and get ready to play.
You're just a little Tasmanian devil zapping everything in sight so you can have the game all to yourself. But as time runs out, the walls close in, and defeat could be a crushing experience. But while you can zap and run, if an escape exit comes, take it for even bigger rewards. It's Tasmania.
Okay, you need to get 921 points or more in 30 seconds, and you're going to play it, right, Dottie?
Oh, no.
Look at Tim's face when I said that. I know you want to play it, Tim, right?
Yeah.
All right, my friend. 30 seconds to get 921 points or more, and the robot is yours. You ready? Get set, play. Keep on shooting, don't get killed. Wait, oops, sorry, you have another one coming up. Need 921 points, 20 seconds to go. Look out, look out, boom. Good, you got him. 14 seconds, keep going, look out, look out. Ah! Get him if you can. Walls are closing in. Oh, no, not quite. 750 is what you got. You needed 921. Valiant try, though, Tim. Congratulations to you, Dottie, to you, too. You've both been good players. You have some nice prizes here on Starcade. It's been nice meeting you. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you.
Good. All right, here's some people coming up to wish you good luck. This is Jeff Edwards for Starcade. See you on the next show. Until then, hope all your troubles get zapped. Bye-bye.
When Starcade was on the air in the early 1980s, Atari was one of the most successful game companies in the world. But after the great video game crash of 1983, Atari suddenly went out of business. Almost 8 years later, Sony based the PlayStation 2 upright cabinet design on the final Atari computer ever produced, the Atari Falcon 030. So if you've ever played a PS2, you've also played a piece of Atari history.
We've just received reports of a major electrical surge at Point Tango. All level 1 managers report immediately.
Prepare for round 2! Call the Digi-Destined.
Come on, okay.
I'm on my way.
Come on, you guys.
Eyewitnesses we've spoken to reveal that large, unidentified creatures just appeared out of a distortion in the sky.
Oh, come on.
We don't understand what's causing these mutations, but he's not the only one.
Do you think the infected Digimon could be after us? If they got rid of us or our Digimon, then their most powerful enemies would no longer be standing in their way.
Mimi, are we gonna fight Ogamon? He's infected, but he's still our Ogamon, right? That's right. So, what now?
Those who crave true power must seek the darkness, but move past it. Is this a prophecy?
We can't be too careful.
There's a distortion behind the school.
This is bad. I messed up.
Is that
Imperial Dramon?
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood.
I like how the horse is so affected by the gunfire.
Nice day for shooting rabbit.
Actually, it's better when it's a little overcast.
Got any way to talk to an old friend?
Don't be a fool, Kane. I'm out here to kill you.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I know you've been missing on purpose, but it won't do you any good.
You know, they should start dating other people.
Yep, or shooting them.
You haven't been doing so well yourself.
I think maybe they should read You Just Don't Understand.
You know, back in those days when you had relationship problems, you really had relationship problems.
That hurts!
Rose?
Yes?
In case I don't see you again, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
Do you?
What's Fred McMurray like?
Is it a two-way thing?
Oh, we just popped that out of his shoulder.
It's a two-way thing.
Oh, guess it's kind of one way now. Oh.
This is kind of like Ride the High Country, except it's not very good.
You shoot like a girl.
Rose?
Hey, you don't have 8 or 9 pints of plasma on you, do you?
Rose?
Come on, pick up. I know you're there.
Oh, right in the hat.
Now I'm gonna have to make new friends.
She'll have to start a new town now.
Yeah.
You're watching the Starcade Marathon on Twitch. Game on!
Number 34.
As Buck Rogers is to liberate the planet of Zoom from the evil source ship. Race through heavily armed channels, through formidable smasher tunnels, and around the towering spires of a cosmic city, avoiding alien ships and heavy ground forces to reach the enemy source ship. You are the superhero of all time on a mission to rescue a planet. You are Buck Rogers. This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games, and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff Edwards.
Thank you very much.
Hi, welcome to Starcade, and here we are backstage where our players are warming up for today's big match because today, one of them is going to have the opportunity to win their very own video arcade game. Warm-up time is over. You guys ready? Let's go play Starcade. Here we go. Come over here, Dorian. Right over here, my friend. There we are. We lined you up. Let me get in here, too, because I want to play this game also. Hi, welcome. These are our contestants. This is where it all happens, and let's meet our contestants right now. Your name?
Marcelo Hesmer.
Marcelo, nice to have you here. What do you do for a living, Marcelo?
I'm a computer engineer. I'm a scuba diving instructor. I love water skiing, video games, women. I'm not sure which order, though.
I'm not sure you do all of that for a living either, but what the heck. Okay, Marcelo, welcome. Nice to have you here. And your name?
Dorian Levine.
Hi, Dorian. How are you?
All right.
Good. What grade are you in?
Third.
Third grade. Well, what do you want to be when you grow up, Dorian?
A movie star.
Do you? Who's your favorite movie star?
Clark Gable.
Okay. Let's hear you say, Scarlett, I love you.
Scarlett, I love you.
Not bad. You'll probably make it. Okay, Dorian. Now, you may think that this is kind of a mismatch with Marcelo and Dorian here, but the two of them have been matched up based on their game-playing ability in playing today's games, and one of you is going to have a chance to win this fabulous video arcade game. It is Journey. All right, two of you shake hands, and let's play Starcade. Kevin, what 5 games are our contestants going to have to deal with today?
Game number 1 today, Munchmobile, a game of reaching out. In the slot number 2 today, pole position, an exhilarating race. Star Trek is game number 3, a mission to explore new worlds. Game 4 is Tron, a journey into a startling new dimension. And game 5, Super Pac-Man, and the great one is back. Jeff?
Okay, those are today's 5 games, and there's some tough games in there, but both of you had a chance to play them before today's show. Now, let me tell you this. We have named one of those games today's mystery game. If you pick that, the first 3 games, you're going to win a valuable prize. And now Kevin will tell the audience at home what the mystery game is. Kevin?
Today's mystery game is Super Pac-Man.
We didn't hear that whisper, all right? Now, I'm going to ask you a question. First one to buzz in gets to answer the question. Answer it correctly, you'll pick the first game. Miss it, your opponent gets a chance to pick the first game. Hands on your buzzers, here we go. In Make Tracks, you're a paintbrush trying to paint a maze while being chased by A, a goldfish, or B, pigs. Marcella, you in first. You say pigs. That is wrong. It is a goldfish, and that means, Dorian, you're going to get a chance to pick the first game. Look at all 5 games. What game do you want to play first? He says Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man. All right, that's our mystery game. Kevin, tell Dorian what he's won.
Dorian, you've won these Parker Brothers home video game cartridges based on popular arcade games, exciting movie themes, and comic book adventures. The challenge awaits you, furnished by Parker Brothers.
All right, Dorian. Well, that may be a harbinger of things to come. You're having good luck so far. Now, we're going to go down in just a moment and play Super Pac-Man. I know you know how to play it, but for other people who may not, let's have Kevin explain the game.
In this version of the old favorite, the mild-mannered Pac-Man mildly eats rows of fruit and objects and chomps a few monsters to rack up points. Special keys open gates to more fruit, and the super button control gives him an extra burst of super speed. Chomping a super dot, he changes to Super Pac-Man, 10 times his normal size, and able to chomp as he pleases, where he pleases, invincible to the monster's pursuit. It's Super Pac-Man.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Now, Dorian, Super Pac-Man, you're going to have 50 seconds to play the game. Remember, when it becomes a Super Pac-Man, the great big Pac-Man, push that super speed button and you can gobble everything up. Any questions? Okay, you feel confident?
Yeah.
You ready? Here we go. Get ready to play the game. Get ready. Get set. Play. There we go. Here's Super Pac-Man. He pushed the accelerator button and he's moving. Whoops, he got hung up there a little bit. Back to normal size. Looking for a key. He's got the key. Another key. Open that. In there. Get to be Super Pac-Man again. There you go. Doing good. Look out. Look out. Don't get trapped. Oh, you're caught. There's another Pac-Man coming up. Get ready. It's plenty of time. Here we go. Now go. Up there. All right. There you go. 10 seconds coming up. Look out. Don't give up. Get ready to go. Another Pac-Man coming up in 7 seconds. Get ready. Get a couple more points. Get a couple cherries. Oh, you missed some cherries up there. Time is up. 1,400. Whoa. Dory. You didn't such a hurry to leave. Are you disappointed?
No.
Oh, you got 1,440. How do you think you did?
Pretty good.
Okay, I think you did pretty good, too. All right, now you can go on back, and we'll bring Marcelo up here. Marcelo used to have the same 50 seconds that Dorian had at Super Pac-Man. I don't know that I can give you any advice for the game. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Okay, turn around. We'll wish you good luck. And here we go. 50 seconds. Get ready. Get set. Play. Okay. With the flashing dot up there, you become Super Pac-Man. All right, now go. Here he is. Look, he's got that acceleration button. He does what he's doing here. Look at this front stack up. Got a key. Another key. Watch out. All right, another Pac-Man coming up. Plenty of time. 30 seconds left. Here we go. Super Pac-Man dot over there, see if we get it. Watch out, don't get trapped. Going around, look out. Well, all right, great. Doing good. Whoa, he's got you. All right, 9 seconds left. We still have time for a couple points. Here he comes. Get a couple points. Get whatever shares you can. You got it. Good. That's another point. 3,940. Okay, that's very good, Marcel. You just changed me that game, aren't you?
No, I love his game.
Oh, I guess you do. All right, let's check the scores. Dorian, 1,440. Marcelo, 3,940. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back to see who gets to choose the next game on Starcade. Stay with us.
The grand prize today on Starcade is the video arcade game Journey, and you'll fly through deep space on a valiant mission against UFOs and alien planets. Journey, furnished by Stern Electronics. And now more Starcade with Jeff Edwards.
Okay, that's a great prize. You know both of you want it, but right now let's deal with the business at hand. Let's recap the scores. Marcelo, you have a score of 3,940. Dorian, you're sitting right now with 1,440. So, Dorian, you have some catching up to do. Marcelo, you are in the lead. There is still one more game to be played in this round, and the total score in both games is going to determine who gets to play the name the game board. You ready for another question?
Sure are.
Okay, buzz in first. You get to answer the question. Answer it right, you get to pick the next game. Here we are, hands on buzzers. Get set. Which scores the most points in the game Asteroids? A, UFOs, B, Asteroids. Dorian.
UFOs.
UFOs is right. Okay, good for you. Now, that means that you get to pick whichever game you want to play. Which game do you want to play? We have Munchmobile, Star Trek, Tron, Pole Position. Which one's it going to be?
Star Trek.
Star Trek it is, Kevin.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Command the Starship Enterprise on a Star Trek adventure. Your mission is to seek out and destroy Nomad and his gang of Klingon ships. Defend the starbases and the Enterprise from their continued assault. Keep your eye on the sector scanner to spot the approaching enemy. Then zap them out of the galaxy using your targeting scanner. Dock with starbases for repairs and supplies, but be wary of antimatter saucers. The dangers are many in the game of Star Trek.
All right, here we are now at Star Trek. Dorian, this is a pretty complicated game. Why'd you choose this one?
Well, I can play it. I don't know. I can play it not that good, but I can play it.
Well, if you can play it, you're better than I am. I have a tough time with this game. Remember, you have 50 seconds now. You need some points, okay? And if you get into trouble, dock back on your starbase when you start to run out of photons and stuff, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Ready to play Star Trek. 50 seconds. Get ready. Get set. Play.
Board, Captain.
All right, you're going into your sector. Here we go. Okay, you're shooting at the starbase.
Entering sector 1.2.
You're shooting at your own starbase, Dave. Careful. Oh, okay. All right, what happened was you shot at your own starbase. See? That's what you call starbase suicide. And I know that you're not too happy about that, but altogether, you got over 2,000 points. That isn't too bad, okay?
No.
You're not too happy about it, are you? Well, I don't blame you. Okay, head on back to see how Marcelo does. Come on, Marcelo. Pardon me. All right, now you know this game, do you?
Yes.
All right, it's a tough game. We wish you good luck. Remember, if you start to run out of fuel, run out of photons, get back and dock at your starbase.
You got it.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Turn around and good luck to you. Get ready, get set, play. Good.
Entering sector 1.2.
Play time. There you go. Doing great. 2 sectors secured. Over 30 seconds left.
Entering sector 1.3.
Good shots. Moving fast. All right, you want to hit the dock of the start base. Getting low there. There it goes. 20 seconds left. Doing great. You need the skill. Good, getting more points. Got about 4 seconds to get some more points.
Entering sector 1.
All right, 20,425 points. That's terrific.
It sure is. I love this game.
You're spending most of your life in a video arcade someplace?
Who, me?
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to find out who plays the Name the Game board. Let's head on back. We'll recap all the scores. You both had a chance to play Star Trek. You both had a chance to play Super Pac-Man. And now one of you is going to play for a very special prize. So we'll total up the scores from both games to see who gets to play the Name the Game board. Marcelo, you have a grand total of 24,365. Dorian, 3,590. So it's pretty obvious that you have the lead, Marcelo, and that means you're going to play the Name the Game board. But you hang on. You're still in this game, Dorian, and you'll have a chance in just a bit to catch up. Come on, Marcelo. Right on down here. Okay, if you will face us, that's fine. Now, what's going to happen is behind you is the Name the Game board. We're going to show you 4 video games. You're pretty familiar with video games, aren't you?
Yes.
All right, we'll show you 4 of them. If you name the games correctly, you're going to win some good prizes, and guess who's going to tell us about them?
Kevin.
Right.
Marcelo, for 3 correct answers, you'll win Mr. Disc, a compact personal portable phonograph no bigger than a man's shoe. Plays 45s and LPs from its own self-contained batteries, Mr. Disc. And for 4 correct answers, it's Sisey's Sensor Chess, providing the realism of intelligent chess and the performance of a computer in a compact package. Sisey's provides 8 levels of strategic play for the beginner to the advanced player. Sisey's.
Okay, Marcelo, let's turn around and see how well you do. Up in the upper left-hand corner, the first one. Is that Little Pig Eats or Puyan?
Puyan.
Puyan is right. Good, you got 1 right. In the next place, is that Hopper or Frogger?
Frogger.
Frogger sure is. That's 2 right. Is that Monster Bash or Monster Crash?
Monster Bash.
Monster Bash is right. That's 3. 1 more to go. Is that Lock and Chase or Detective Pac-Man?
Lock and Chase.
Lock and Chase is right. You got all 4. That means you got the Sisey's chess game. Oh, Marcelo, this is your day. All right. We're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to play the final round and see who has a chance to win their very own video arcade game. Today's game is Journey. We'll be right back.
Here's the latest news from the Starcade Hotline. In 1972, the video game business really got started with Pong. Developed by Nolan Bushnell, some say in his garage with a $500 investment, and it received such wide acceptance that he formed a company he called Atari to manufacture some 10,000 units. Today, Atari is a subsidiary of Warner Communications, and Bushnell owns a chain of video arcades, and it is rumored will be back in the video game business again very soon. And now back to more Starcade with Jeff Edwards.
Okay, Kevin, thanks a lot. Now, Marcelo and Dorian, as you know, you were matched up for your game-playing ability on today's games. Dorian, you've been having kind of a bad run of luck, but I want to remind you, we're at round 2 now. This is the big challenge. There's only 1 game left to play. This time, only 40 seconds to play it, but you do have a chance to catch up, Dorian. After this, we're going to total up all the scores, and the top scorer in all games is going to get a chance to win the video arcade game Journey. So I have the last question for you, and if you put your hands on your buzzers, you're ready to go. In the game Cubert, when a purple ball reaches the bottom, it becomes A, wrong way, the sideways traveler, or B, Coily, the snaky... Marcelo.
Coily, the snaky...
Villain. Coily, the snaky villain. Right you are. Okay, Marcelo, this time you're going to get a chance to pick a game. We have 3 games left. Which one do you want? Pole Position, Munchmobile, or Tron?
Tron.
Tron. Okay, he picks Tron. Not an easy game, but Kevin will tell us how to play it. Kevin?
Journey with me now into a startling new dimension where energy lives and breathes, and the warrior Sark, protector of tyrannical MCP, is our dreaded enemy. We can enter this world by one of 4 routes, and even on entering, we must be on our guard, for the entry path is never the same. We could enter by way of the I.O. Tower, through the tank maze, directly through Master Control, or in a blinding flash on the light cycle grid. If we secure an area, we can choose another. The adventures are many in this world that is pure energy. Tron.
Okay, Marcelo, you picked Tron, and Tron it is. Any particular strategy you have?
I've played it before.
You've played it before? Good reason to pick it? Sure, okay, fine. Of course, all players get a chance to play all the games before the show. Just one thing I want to tell everybody, that the computer will not tell you which sector you're going in first, so it could be a surprise to you. It could be a surprise to all of us. You'll have 40 seconds. You ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Good luck to you. Here we go. Ready? Play. The motorcycle section. Try to make the yellow cycle run into the wall. You got him. You got him good. Slow your speed down, and he is finished. Good. Now you get a chance to choose a section. Got to enter that circle before the timer's out and kill the bugs. Go kill those bugs. Give the bugs for points. Get in the circle if you can. Can you get in? Okay, that's it. Couldn't get in the circle, but you got 1,850 points. Not bad at all. You satisfied with your performance?
I sure am.
Yeah, looked pretty good to me. Okay, he's going back. Dorian, come on down here. Let's see how well you do. Come on, Dorian. Okay. Now you got your work cut out for you, because he's got some good points. You got 1,850, which means you got some going to do. How do you feel?
Bad.
You feel bad? Can I make you feel better?
I don't know.
Well, I'll try. I think you're going to be a good actor.
I do too.
You feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get ready to play Tron. You have the same amount of time he did, 40 seconds. Remember, the computer will pick the sector for you, so you're not quite sure where you're going to go to begin with. Get ready, get set, play. You have to get up there and into that cone. Keep out the color. Try to make the hole and get into the cone. Oops, you got zapped by touching it. Don't want to touch it. 100 points so far. You can pick a section now. Pick a section as quick as you can. You're into the motorcycle section. Try to make the yellow cycle hit the wall. Good move, good move. Oh, too bad you hit the wall yourself. 15 seconds left. You got to get some points. Into a sector. What sector you going to pick? It's the old cone sector again. That's a tough one. Get some points if you can. Oh, too bad. Only 175 points. Where did he go? I think he went over there. All right, I'll follow him over. Dorian, you run away from me so fast, I can't keep track of where you're going. I think I'm playing a video game myself. Not too good on that one, but that's a tough game. What we're going to do right now is we're going to total up the scores, and we're going to find out who's going to play for their very own video arcade game. All right, check the totals, and our winner today is Marcelo, 26,215. Really very, very good. Hang on just a second, Marcelo. Dorian, I've had a good time meeting you. I hope you had a good time playing here on the show. Now, I know you're not too happy about the way you did, but just to make you feel better, we have some nice consolation prizes for you that I know you're going to like. So you hang on just for a second. We'll say goodbye to you, and we'll say to you, Marcelo, you have won the day, and you have also won this.
It's the Texas Instruments home computer and monitor. For education, home finance, and entertainment, you're not just playing, you're learning with the home computer and monitor from Texas Instruments.
Okay, thanks a lot. Now, you have also won the right to play for our grand prize. That's your own video arcade game. It's Journey. And I'll tell you what we'll do, Marcelo. If we just relax for a second, we'll do that right after these words.
Some of our contestants and some members of the studio audience will receive Trigger Command, the joystick making America trigger happy. Comfort, pistol grip, and trigger action, the thumbless approach to higher scores, the Trigger Command joystick from Electra Concepts. And GameLine, the incredible new way to play an endless stream of video games with just one cartridge through your telephone. GameLine, the only way to try new games at home before you buy them, and games are only the beginning. And Zonix video games with the exclusive Double Ender. 2 amazing games on one cartridge. Multiple screens and unbelievable graphics. Zonix new cartridges, Spike's Peak and Ghost Manor. Zonix, more fun for the price of one.
Welcome back to Starcade. All right, Marcelo, now is the big challenge. This is a chance to win your own video arcade game. There's still 2 games left unplayed, Munchmobile and Pole Position. During the commercial break, we informed you that if you picked Munchmobile, you would have to score at least 1,920 points. If you picked Pole Position, you would have to score at least 6,914 points. Those are the average scores of more than 20 other players who played these very same games. I understand you reached your decision that you picked Pole Position. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Pole Position it is, then. That means if you score 6,914 points or more in 30 seconds, you win Journey. So we're going to wish you good luck in that. First, let's let Kevin tell us how to play Pole Position.
Get behind the wheel of a Formula One racing machine and experience an incredible contest of driving skill and endurance. Increase your score by accelerating to top speeds and passing other cars on the course. Complete the course with time to spare and earn even more points. If you're the best, you'll qualify for the pole position in the race to come. Jeff?
We'll wish you good luck. Any last words you have here?
Just that.
Well, I'll just give you a little advice. Watch out for that 3rd turn. That's the one that kills me every time. Now, this game does not have an instant start, so I'm going to start it for you when I say go. Remember, you only have 30 seconds. Turn around, get ready to play the game. Get ready, get set, play.
Prepare to qualify.
Okay, watch the green light. There you go. Shifting to high. First turn coming up. Trying to beat those points. Watch that turn. 2,000, 3,000. Doing fine. Doing fine. 4,000. 11 seconds left. Watch that car. Here comes that turn. It's on you back. Good. You made it. 16 points. Congratulations. That game of Journey. It's time for us to say goodbye. That's a great game here. Hello. This is Jeff Edwards. I hope all of your troubles get zapped. Bye-bye. See you in the next Starcade.
Starcade staff stays at the beautiful Sir Francis Drake Hotel in the heart of San Francisco, just off Union Square. This has been a JM production.
I am standing alongside a vintage Space Invaders cabinet, originally produced by Taito in 1978. Space Invaders is widely considered to be the first blockbuster arcade game, ushering the golden age of arcades. By 1981, the arcade video game industry was worth more than $8 billion. Soon after Space Invaders was introduced, the game began invading arcades inside restaurants, groceries, bars, and movie theaters all over the world. See what I did there? In fact, when Space Invaders was released in Japan, it was so popular that it caused a temporary shortage of the 100 yen coin, the coin most commonly used for arcade machines. I got my All Rush mixtape. Let's play some Space Invaders.
Oh, hey, we've got one!
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Moonbase 13. We need your help. Mayday! Go trap initiated.
You speak to I, King DeForester, commander of the Moon 13 Research Station. I am reopening my family's most legendary experiment, Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Movie as a whole.
You are not my real father, mister.
Hey! I'm not guilty, everyone! Get him!
Kill him!
Get him!
Old hometown looks the same.
Hey, you changed the shirt. Must be a disguise.
Don't do that. Don't.
Ching, 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 ching.
Not even time for a quick scotch.
I hope he kills the apple dumpling gang. What's that thing you say? Grab. No, push.
We know who killed Charlie Cooper, Riley.
Who's Charlie Cooper Riley?
Now you know what I meant.
But I'm settling a personal matter first.
Got a package to pick up over at the Sears.
Get off me, you load.
Hey, he never got his drink.
Hey, wait, I wanted to tell you who killed that guy. This is the funny part. It was you.
Hey,
Jeez, the man's gotta go.
there's a Hooverville in this town.
Hey! It's the last straw.
Oh, where do you want it? You're too late. I have an informal agreement with the owners.
Mad, aren't you? I can tell you're mad.
Just don't tickle me. I'm thin and it wouldn't be fair.
That door's the only way out of here. It's brave talk for a man with a gun.
Hey, I'm just telling you where the door is. Just kind of FYI. No reason to get all mad at me.
That's right, Riley.
Yep.
I'll give you a better break than you gave Cooper and Remsen.
I'll give you the first 7 punches. Kicks, too.
We already saw this, so can we be excused?
Go now.
Albert Glasser wanted to do his best work for this scene, and unfortunately he did.
It's a comfortable place for a fight, anyway.
You're watching the Starcade Marathon on Twitch. Game on!
Number 33.
Our station has been seized by a hostile force. We cannot reclaim, so we must destroy. We are launching one of our smallest ships to maneuver through the tunnels and chasm of the station. Our mission, to reach the central power core, destroy it, and then flee the way we came before we too are destroyed. Wish us well. It's Cosmic Chasm.
Operator, please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games, and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff Edwards.
Okay, thank you very much, and welcome to Starcade. Here we are backstage, where our players are warming up for today's big match, because today, one of these guys is going to have the opportunity to win their very own video arcade game. Players, you ready? Ready? All right, let's go play Starcade. Here we go. Right, here we are. These are the two players who are going to make everything happen out here on the Starcade floor. Your name is?
Donald Giannoli.
Donald, how you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 25 years old. I work in one of the largest wineries in the world. My hobbies are archery, which I am no William Tell. And I like to play video games and work on my computer.
Would you like to make a deal with me? I can get you free plays on Sinistar for 2 cases of wine. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll talk about that later. Your name?
Robbie Arias.
Robbie, how you doing?
Pretty good.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
Okay. Are you really 12?
Yeah.
All right. When you get to be 30, what do you want to be?
I want to be an electronist.
An electronist. Okay, Robbie. Listen, as you know, our contestants are matched up based on their ability in playing today's games, obviously not matched up according to height. And one of you is going to have a chance to win this fabulous video arcade game. It is Sinistar. Okay, Robbie and Donald, shake hands. Get ready to play Starcade. While they go over there, Kevin will tell us about the 5 games they'll be dealing with today. Kevin?
We've got 3 of the ever-popular space games today, a road race and an imaginary world. Game number 1 today, Xevious, a battle to save Earth. Number 2 today, Stargate, and the humans are depending on you. Next is Pole Position, an exhilarating road race. On to Cosmic Chasm, journey through a black hole. And finally, Crystal Castles, a jeweled fantasy. Jeff?
Thanks a lot, Kev. All right, those are today's 5 games. Both of you, of course, had a chance to play them before today's show. Now, one of them is a mystery game. You pick that in the first 3 games, and the valuable prize is automatically yours. We're going to ask Kevin to whisper to our home audience and tell them what the mystery game is. Kev?
Today's mystery game is Cosmic Chasm.
All right, that's the mystery game. Now, Donald and Robbie, I'm going to ask you a question. The first one to buzz in gets to answer the question. Answer it correctly, and you'll pick the first video game, which is quite an advantage here on Starcade. You ready?
Ready.
Hands on buzzers. Get set there, Rob. Here's the question. The guzzler, if he's empty, can replenish his water supply. Donald?
By drinking the water on the board.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was going to tell you that. That wasn't the question. So, Robbie, you're going to automatically pick the game, but let me finish the question here. The guzzler, if he's empty, can replenish his water supply by drinking from water puddles, and A, no other way, or B, or by just walking. So it was or by just walking. So there it is. Robbie, you get to pick the game. Which one do you want?
I think I want to play Xevious.
Xevious. Okay, Xevious it is. That's a fun game, and Kevin will tell us how to play it.
You're in control of the Sovalu, an aircraft with mind-boggling capabilities on a mission to protect Earth from invaders. Search and destroy over 32 different enemy targets on land and in the air. You'll search out the enemy in an ever-changing landscape of forests, oceans, desert, rivers, and landing strips. Encounter forces beyond your imagination, like the deadly Bacula resistor shields, a flotilla of floating mirrors. It's battle for the planet Earth in Xevious.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Well, Robbie, you all set?
Yeah.
You nervous?
I'm trying to control it.
Okay. How do you do that?
Just not be nervous.
Well, I think that's a good idea. Now, you picked Xevious. Why'd you pick Xevious?
Because I like it a lot.
All right, now I'm going to give you a hint. You can take it or forget about it. And Donald, you might listen too. Sometimes if you fly near the top of the screen, you can score better before the 50 seconds is up. You all ready to go? All right, you have 50 seconds. Good luck to you, Robbie. Get ready. Get set. Play. Fine so far. See how well he bombs when the target comes up. Good, there's the target. All right. Be careful. 30 seconds. That's right, you have another Sovalu coming up. 20 seconds, Robbie, going well. Check it out. All right, here's another target coming up. All right, good shot. Rob, 2,130. Nice play, my friend. You head on back and Donald will come on down. Come on, Donald. Oh, he had a pretty nice score, I think, for 50 seconds. What do you think?
Pretty good.
How good are you at Xevious?
Not very good.
Ah, he picked a game that you were too hot at, huh?
Definitely.
All right, we'll see what happens. You have 50 seconds like he did. Get ready, get set, play. Looks like you're doing okay to me. Look out. Whoop. First target. Got one. Another target. Can you get it? Nope. Got that one. 25 seconds. Staying alive. Good play. Look out. 10 seconds. All right, Donald. You gonna have a chance? Don't think so. 5,050. I thought you said you weren't so good at that game.
Neither did I.
That's terrific. Okay, we're gonna be back in just a moment. We'll see who gets to choose the next game right here on Starcade. Stay with us, huh?
Some of the Starcade staff stays at the beautiful Pacific Plaza Hotel, a small Grand Lux hotel in the European tradition, 1 block from Union Square in San Francisco. The Starcade audience travels by way of Trailways bus lines. No bus, plane, or train gets you there cheaper than Trailways. Go Big Red, go Trailways. Click grand prize today on Starcade is the video arcade game Sinistar. It lives and it hungers, tended only by its workers and protected by its warriors. Sinistar, an ominous conflict in space furnished by Williams Electronics. Time now for more Starcade with Jeff Edwards.
Thank you, Kevin. Boy, both Kevin and I'd like to take Starcade home, and I know Donald and Robbie would like to take it home too, or Starcade, I mean the Sinistar home. Donald, Robbie, let's check the score and see how we're doing after the first game. Donald, so far you have 5,050. Yeah. Robbie, you have 2,130. All right, now don't get depressed there, Robbie. Donald's in the lead, but there's still one more game to be played in this round, and then we're going to total the points scored on both games, and that will determine who gets to play the name the game board. So if you guys are ready, I have another question for you. All set? All right. Hands on buzzers. Here's the question. In Kickman, the player scores points by A, catching or popping balloons, B, kicking... Yes, Donald.
By popping the balloons on his head and
right,
kicking
catching
them.
or popping balloons. A, right. There you go. You got it. Well, Robbie chose the game last time, and you beat him at his own game. You'll choose the game this time. One up is a mystery game. That's still up there. Which one do you want to play?
Crystal Castle.
Crystal Castles. That is a wild game. Let's have Kevin explain that one.
This is a fantasy land where you magically become Bentley Bear, lost in a land where jewels line the streets and grow from the Crystal Castle. Gather them up, but be wary of magical creatures that guard them, like walking trees and gem eaters that collect the gems themselves. If you can get to one of the gem eaters while he's swallowing a gem, you can make big points. And there's a magic hat that once in a while a honeypot can score big points. This is a land of mystery and magic. You're on a trip through the Crystal Castles.
Okay, Kevin. Now, Donald and Robbie, listen too. If you put the magic hat on, if you get that on, nobody can hurt you until the hat disappears. There's a secret ramp here that you might be able to find. And you'll see the gem eaters eating the little gems going up. You touch them then and you get some points, okay?
Good.
All right, well, wish you good luck. You have 50 seconds on the wild game of Crystal Castles. Get ready, get set, play. Doing great. All right. Yeah, there's the first screen. Another screen coming up. We'll see the gem eaters this time. 35 seconds. Oh, we got trees. The honey pot. You got the honey pot. Good for you. Watch out for the bees. 20 seconds. Doing fine, Donald. Look out. Can you get those last gems? Let's see. Will he get it? Whoa, those trees are... Yes! No, I guess they got you. See if you have enough time. Get that gem. Can you get it? Yeah, there you go. All right, 12,308. Congratulations, Donald. Nice play.
Thank you.
All right, head on back. Let's see how Robbie does. Come on, Robbie. Did you turn around for a second, Rob? You and I will chat for a little. You want to get right to the game, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of a crazy game. I hope you have a lot of fun playing it. What do you think you're going to do here? Any kind of strategy?
Yeah, roll the ball.
Roll that track ball. Okay, you'll have 50 seconds. Are you all set? Yeah. Get ready, get set, play. There you go. Doing fine. All right. Good. On to the next screen. 35 seconds. Go for it, Rob. There's the honey up there. Got the honey, good for you. Watch out for the bees. Whoa, look out for the trees, they're closing in on you. Good jump. Way to go, 14 seconds. Go as fast as you can. $12,176. 12,176. That's terrific. Head on back, Robbie. We have a close game, I think. Both of you had a chance to play Xevious and Crystal Castles, and one of you now is going to play for a very special prize. So we'll total up the scores from both games and see who gets to play the Name the Game board. Donald, your score so far is 17,358. Robbie, your score is 14,306. Donald, you're still in the lead. Come on down here. I thought he had caught up to you there, but apparently not. And behind you, Donald, is the Name the Game board. We're going to show you 4 video games. If you name the games correctly, you're going to win a terrific prize. You all set to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to win.
All right, turn around, and up in the upper left-hand corner, you will see appearing either Domino Chain or Domino Man.
Domino Man.
Domino Man, right you are. Screen number 2. Fusars or Kicks?
Kicks.
Kicks is right. Number 3, Mission X or Zor?
Zor.
Zor, right you are. And finally, is this Food Fight or Food Fling?
Food Fight.
Food Fight is right. You got all 4. All right, congratulations. Kevin has a nice gift for you. Kevin, what did he win for getting all 4?
It's Sicey's Sensor Chess, providing the realism of intelligent chess and the performance of a computer in a compact package. Sicey's provides 8 levels of strategic play for the beginner to the advanced player. Sicey's.